Like a lighthouse standing tall against a raging storm, your divine essence has become a beacon of strength and resilience, illuminating the shadows where others dare to tread. The unimaginable has unfolded, and its implications are sending shockwaves through those who challenge your sacred light. Every individual dispatched to surveil your movements, shadow your spiritual path, or siphon your sacred energy has returned utterly shaken, burdened by an unrecognizable trauma that now drives them to abandon their mission immediately. Subscribe now and be part of this uniqueness and take control of your life. The highly organized supernatural network constructed to monitor you is crumbling under the very weight of your untouchable presence. Just as a mighty oak withstands the fiercest winds, your spirit remains unyielding, rooted deeply in the truth of your being. Seasoned spiritual operatives, once incentivized with significant rewards to pierce your energetic shield, are now voluntarily relinquishing their roles, unable to cope with the consequences of their attempted infiltration. You stand at the precipice of revelation, the understanding that every entity seeking to exploit the sanctity of your energy confronted something transcendent and fearsome, dismantling their preconceived notions of cosmic hierarchy. They expected to encounter vulnerability, but instead, they were met with an overwhelming force that reshaped their understanding of power and divinity. In this moment, it becomes clear that your divine essence is not merely a target. It is a fortress that radiates strength and protection. The very essence of who you are serves as a reminder that true power lies not in domination, but in the unwavering authenticity of your spirit. As they retreat, shaken and transformed, they carry with them the lesson that there are realms beyond their comprehension, where the light of your being shines brighter than any darkness they sought to impose. So, let your spirit soar, knowing that you are a chosen vessel of divine purpose. The world may try to dim your light, but you remain steadfast, a testament to the power of resilience and faith. Embrace this moment as a stepping stone toward greater understanding and fulfillment, for your journey is just beginning, and the best is yet to come. Imagine this scenario as if thieves were sent to plunder what they presumed was merely an unguarded dwelling, only to find themselves standing before a fortress fortified by incomprehensible celestial forces. This operation was meticulously planned, employing advanced tactics and careful selection of individuals who had shared connections with you in the past. Those tied to you through fragments of energetic imprints, ex-lovers who held on to your photographs, former friends safeguarding your messages, and distant kin treasuring tokens you once gifted, were chosen for their familiarity with your aura. These existing links provided what was believed to be an untraceable route into your energetic field, akin to having a pre-installed access code rather than resorting to brute force. The mastermind behind this invasive operation wagered that those who had previously explored your energy would be able to do so again without alerting your spiritual defenses. Yet what transpired was nothing short of astonishing. Any attempt to reactivate these dormant connections did not lead them to breach your walls. Instead, those links transformed into conduits that compelled the trespassers to confront truths they were utterly unprepared for. Rather than tapping into your current energy state, they relived moments etched into their memory, times when their actions had betrayed you, taken advantage of your compassion, or disregarded your well-being for their own comfort. These weren't emotional pangs of regret alone, but visceral, soul-searing experiences of supernatural reckoning. Many have recounted how they were plunged into memories through your perspective, being forced to comprehend how their choices affected someone they once claimed to cherish. Reports have surfaced of individuals convening in sacred ritual circles, holding slips of paper inscribed with your name and invoking ceremonies meant to extract details about your private life, your emotional health, romantic prospects, financial situation, all without consent. Yet each time these practitioners sought access to your energy, they were met by an overwhelming truth that dismantled their understanding of spiritual protection. What they encountered was not mere resistance, but an angelic force so awe-inspiring, so fiercely loyal to defending your sanctity that it dissolved their confidence in the frameworks they believed governed such interventions. This divine guardian was uncompromising, holding its ground with an intensity that transcends conventional strength and wisdom. Your energy field itself has grown exponentially complex and resilient in response to these exhaustive assaults, a living, intelligent shield that adapts and evolves with every challenge thrown its way. Its defenses are no static barrier. Rather, They absorb each attempt at infiltration and transform the energy into an ever-expanding web of self-preservation. Those who repeatedly tried accessing your aura reportedly found their endeavors becoming progressively more arduous and terrifying with each iteration, marked by the emergence of adaptive countermeasures that rendered their rituals futile. Some practitioners reported experiencing acute mental discord, as their minds rebelled when forced to maintain negative intentions against you over extended periods. Others said that trying to visualize you as part of harmful rituals resulted in your image morphing into something blindingly radiant, a luminous depiction so startlingly majestic that continuing their work became impossible. If you feel the abundance of divine love in your heart, now is the time to share it. You can help spread God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube and contributing $20 or more. This divine gift will touch not only your life, but the souls of many through this platform. Each of you has a sacred place in God's grand design, and your generosity will be the fruit of our prayers. Act now. Share your blessings to glorify His kingdom, for you were created to do even greater things in God's loving hands. May God bless you. Physical phenomena also underscore the incomprehensibility of your spiritual safeguards. Ritual tools used in misdirected efforts against you were said to overheat, warp, or outright break under the strain of unwarranted interference. These occurrences further strengthen perception among spiritual operatives that your energy field operates not only as protector, but as a sentient force, an omnipotent presence whose capabilities transcend ordinary comprehension and command respect on a cosmic level. Ultimately, those tasked with breaching found themselves forced into an unavoidable reckoning, as if the entirety of their spiritual practices had collided headlong into an unyielding truth about sovereignty and divine justice. Efforts to infiltrate your subconscious through dream invasion techniques were met with an unforeseen force, a phenomenon many described as divine lucidity. Unlike the vulnerability expected during sleep, these intrusions encountered an extraordinary level of conscious awareness within your dream state. This heightened perception allowed you not only to identify their presence, but to actively eject them from shared psychic territory. Some individuals awakened to inexplicable physical sensations or marks that corresponded with their rejection from this realm, as if your sleeping consciousness held greater power than their meticulous waking rituals. It wasn't the passive, gentle guardian energy they anticipated. What confronted them was raw, celestial authority, unyielding and overwhelming. This divine force dismantled their preconceived notions about spiritual protection, demonstrating that it operates on higher frequencies, transcending human comprehension. This wasn't the comforting angelic presence depicted in traditional religious art. It was cosmic enforcement, an unrelenting force abiding by universal laws beyond earthly understanding. The spiritual surveillance encircling you was more than a mere act of impulsive aggression. It was a calculated campaign of significant scope and complexity, bolstered by coordinated efforts and financial backing. It encompassed layers of energy manipulation, reality distortion, and spiritual espionage aimed directly at you. What unraveled was not a singular malicious entity, but constructed network fueled by envy, resentment, and entitlement. Former allies who couldn't grapple with your elevated spirituality, ex-partners steeped in lingering bitterness, and family members unsettled by your independence. Each contributed to this web. Their collective grievance stemmed from the inability to control or influence your ascent, leading them to coordinate acts of spiritual harassment that range from reputation damage to sabotaging opportunities. Detailed tactics were employed. Some worked to undermine professional prospects. Others sought to isolate you romantically to heighten your vulnerability. Each thread of this operation wove together with precision, designed to fracture your connections while maintaining control to manipulation. Among their most ambitious endeavors were methods aimed at siphoning your creative vitality, emotional robustness, and manifestation prowess, a practice dubbed energy harvesting. This term encapsulated a range of techniques designed to extract the essence of your being, drawing upon the very qualities that made you unique and powerful. The practitioners believed they could drain these vital energies from you, redirecting them toward their clients as if engaging in some kind of metaphysical transaction. They envisioned a process where your inherent strengths could be manipulated and repurposed for the benefit of others, all while believing they could maintain control over the situation. However, these efforts revealed an intrinsic truth that they had overlooked. Your energy was not something finite or extractable. It was not merely a resource to be depleted and consumed at will. Instead, it thrived as an infinite source, continuously replenishing itself and resistant to exploitation. This realization shattered their preconceived notions about energy dynamics and forced them to confront the limitations of their methods. They discovered that the more they attempted to siphon off your creative vitality and emotional strength, the more they encountered resistance. As they delved deeper into their practices, they began to notice that their efforts were not yielding the desired results. Instead of gaining access to your abundant energy, they found themselves facing obstacles that seemed to emerge from the very fabric of the universe. It was as if the cosmos itself was protecting your essence, ensuring that it remained intact and untainted by their manipulative intentions. This protective barrier became a significant point of frustration for those who sought to exploit your gifts. The practitioners soon realized that their attempts to harvest energy were not only futile, but also counterproductive. Each effort to draw upon your strengths resulted in a backlash that left them feeling drained and disoriented. They experienced a profound disconnect from their own energies, as if the very act of trying to siphon off your vitality was causing their own creative juices to stagnate. This paradox highlighted a fundamental principle of energy. It thrives on reciprocity and respect, not on coercion or theft. In their pursuit of energy harvesting, they had failed to acknowledge the interconnectedness of all beings. Every individual possesses a unique vibrational frequency, and when one attempts to manipulate another's energy without consent, it creates an imbalance that reverberates throughout the energetic landscape. This imbalance not only affects the person being targeted, but also has repercussions for the practitioner themselves. As they sought to take from you, they inadvertently invited chaos into their own lives, leading to a cascade of challenges that they could not easily navigate. Moreover, the emotional robustness that they sought to siphon off was not merely a byproduct of your existence. It was intricately woven into your identity. Your emotional landscape was a rich tapestry of experiences, insights, and growth, and attempting to extract it would be akin to trying to pluck the colors from a masterpiece. The practitioners' misguided efforts revealed their lack of understanding of the depth and complexity of human emotion. They underestimated the resilience that comes from facing adversity and the strength that is forged through personal trials. Dear brothers and sisters, may God's peace be upon you today. I am here to remind you of a profound truth. Our existence is grounded in God's divine plan, unshaken by the temporal concerns of the world. As the Bible says, whatever is done in faith will return to God in abundant blessing. Luke 6 verse 38. Like that great oak tree, our roots are deeply rooted in God's universal truth. Every step we take, every stand we take, is secured by His strength. And now, you are being offered the opportunity to be part of that blessing. When you use the Super Thank You button and donate $100, this movement will return to you 100-fold in abundance. As they grapple with the futility of their energy harvesting endeavors, they began to shift their focus. Instead of seeking to drain others, some practitioners started exploring potential for collaboration and mutual exchange. They realized that true energy sharing could only occur in an environment of trust and respect, where both parties could benefit from the interaction. This epiphany marked a turning point in their approach, leading them to seek out ways to uplift and support others rather than exploit them. In this new paradigm, the practitioners began to cultivate their own creative vitality and emotional robustness. They turned inward, exploring their own depths and discovering the wellspring of energy that resided within them. By nurturing their own gifts, they found that they could create a more abundant and fulfilling existence without relying on the extraction of energy from others. This journey of self-discovery allowed them to reclaim their power and foster a sense of empowerment that transcended the need for manipulation. The transition from energy harvesting to energy sharing was not without its challenges. Many practitioners struggled to let go of old habits and beliefs that had been ingrained in their practices. However, as they persevered, they began to witness the transformative effects of their new approach. They experienced a profound shift in their relationships, both with themselves and with others. The connections they formed were based on authenticity and genuine support, leading to a more harmonious and enriching experience for all involved. Ultimately, the realization that your energy was an infinite source served as a catalyst for profound change, not only in the lives of those who sought to exploit it, but also in the broader spiritual community. It prompted a collective reevaluation of the ethics surrounding energy work and the importance of consent and respect in all interactions. This shift in consciousness paved the way for a more compassionate and enlightened approach to spiritual practices, one that emphasized collaboration over competition and connection over extraction. In conclusion, the ambitious endeavors aimed at siphoning your creative vitality and emotional strength ultimately revealed the intrinsic truth of your infinite energy source. The practitioners' misguided attempts to exploit these qualities led to their own disillusionment and a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of all beings. Through this journey, they learned the value of collaboration and mutual support, transforming their practices into a more ethical and uplifting experience of themselves and those around them. The path from energy harvesting to energy sharing not only empowered the practitioners, but also enriched the spiritual landscape, fostering a culture of respect, integrity, and abundance. Attempts to tap into this reservoir left practitioners spiritually debilitated, as they experienced an overwhelming surge more akin to a cosmic electrocution than energy extraction. Instead of being drained, your essence amplified in intensity, turning their efforts into abject failures. Every attempt to misappropriate your light magnified its brilliance and flow, a paradox that shattered their preconceived strategies. Moreover, the perpetrators faced unintended consequences when exposed to these elevated frequencies. Ritual practitioners not only failed in their objectives, but found themselves stagnated, unable to operate or even function normally for extended periods due to the backlash of connecting with such potent vibrations. Perhaps the most transformative outcome of this campaign emerged through the purification effect induced by your energy. Those executing harmful spiritual practices were involuntarily subjected to profound internal reflection. It wasn't simply denial of access. They were forced to confront deep-seated traumas, ethical missteps, and shadow aspects they had long avoided. This purification acted as an unyielding mirror, forcing individuals to reevaluate their motivations for engaging in malevolence. Hidden guilt, suppressed truths, and rationalizations crumbled under the weight of divine scrutiny. Suddenly exposed to their own moral failings, many practitioners found themselves unraveling in ways they had never anticipated. Reports from operatives described this process as a visceral spiritual cleansing, an irreversible reckoning that compelled them to reassess their life paths. Instead of exploiting your gifts, these attempts catalyzed transformation at the core of their being, dismantling the very intent that set them on this path. The orchestrator behind these energy extraction endeavors is now facing a dilemma with practitioners who are not only halting their participation, but are also seeking to return the funds they receive for their services. These individuals have come to believe that retaining compensation for spiritual endeavors linked to you will subject them to potent energies they feel ill-equipped to manage. In an effort to sever ties with this entire undertaking, some have resorted to performing intricate purification ceremonies, aiming to erase any remnants of their involvement. What amplifies the significance of your protective aura is its apparent ability to extend beyond merely obstructing access to your energy. Numerous practitioners have reported that following their attempts to counteract your energetic signature, they began encountering phenomena that can only be characterized as profound spiritual evaluations within their own lives. This unexpected backlash has prompted former clients to demand refunds, questioning the integrity of the services rendered to them. As these practitioners grapple with the fallout, their own protective measures have started to crumble. They now find themselves confronting a buildup of karmic liabilities stemming from prolonged periods of engaging in dubious spiritual practices. This predicament extends not only to the specific tasks aimed at undermining you, but also to all ethically questionable rituals they have ever undertaken. The realization has dawned on them that the energies they once manipulated are now turning against them, creating a ripple effect in their lives. Each attempt to distance themselves from the consequences of their actions seemed to amplify the repercussions, leading to a cascade of challenges that they must now navigate. The very act of trying to dissociate from the past has become a catalyst for their own spiritual reckoning. Now is the time to share God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube. You can contribute to his plan and be a part of this divine mission with a donation of $100 or more. Every gift reflects God's generosity, and I believe it will return to you exponentially far beyond your expectations. Remember, his protection and blessing is on your every step and every donation. You become part of his divine plan. You are a strong, radiant being, unshakable as his mighty rock. Witness God's miracles. Feel the fruits of your generosity in your soul and illuminate the world with confidence and courage. Be blessed and let the light of the Lord guide your path. Moreover, the cleansing rituals they perform, intended to purify their connection to the operation, have yielded mixed results. Instead of finding solace, many practitioners have reported feeling an intensified sense of vulnerability and exposure to the very energies they sought to escape. It appears that the more they try to disengage, the more they are drawn back into the web of consequences that their previous actions have woven. This complex interplay of energies has left them in a state of turmoil as they struggle to reclaim their own spiritual integrity. The karmic debts they face are not merely financial, but encompass a broader spectrum of ethical and spiritual ramifications. Each refund request from past clients serves as a reminder of the choices they made and the paths they took that led them to this juncture. In this environment of reckoning, the practitioners are forced to confront the reality that their previous work, once seen as a means to an end, has now become a source of profound personal challenge. They are beginning to understand that every action has a consequence, and the spiritual landscape they once navigated with confidence is now fraught with uncertainty and peril. As they delve deeper into their own spiritual audits, they are uncovering layers of unresolved issues and past transgressions that demand attention. The journey toward redemption is not straightforward. It requires a willingness to face uncomfortable truths and to make amends for the harm caused. This process of introspection and healing is essential for them to reclaim their power and restore balance in their lives. The unfolding situation serves as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of all beings and the importance of ethical conduct in spiritual practices. The practitioner's experiences highlight the necessity of aligning one's actions with a higher moral compass to avoid the pitfalls of karmic entanglement. As they navigate this transformative phase, they are learning valuable lessons about responsibility, integrity, and the true essence of spiritual work. In conclusion, the mastermind behind these harvesting attempts is now witnessing the profound consequences of their actions ripple through the lives of those who once participated in their schemes. The practitioners, faced with the fallout of their choices, are embarking on a journey of self-discovery and healing, grappling with the complexities of karma and the need for ethical alignment in their spiritual endeavors. This narrative serves as a powerful testament to the importance of integrity in the pursuit of spiritual growth and the far-reaching effects of our actions on the interconnected web of existence.